Hello! This is a video all about my hand embroidered Christmas shoes that I've been making recently and the steps along the way from a scrappy piece of fabric through to a finished shoe. I've been really trying to push myself and challenge myself this year to do more personal shoemaking projects that incorporate skills that are either new to me or I've not tried, in a bid to try and really ramp up my progress in becoming an awesome shoemaker. That's the goal, becoming an awesome shoemaker. So I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it interesting, and at the end I'll do a quick summary of the video, and I hope that you liked my efforts in being festive. I put some holly on my head especially because it's Christmas. Stage one of the process, I've cut out the lining, so this is in a cream leather. So this is the lining here for one of the shoes. For the pattern for this project, I've used a previous one that I already had made up for my size 3 lasts. I figured that it would be easier to use one than create an entirely new pattern, and considering my bloopers from last one, I wanted to use something that was tried and tested that I knew worked. So I'm going to be using the pattern that is a basic flat slipper for a size 3 flat last, with a little bit of a tongue with kind of like a smoking slipper style edge to it. So that's the lining there, ready to go. Here is the main fashion fabric all cut and ready to go to be stitched. So this is a really nice dense red velvet. I don't think you can really see the clear redness of it on here. It looks a little bit more pink on the camera, but it is a bright scarlet red velvet. And because it's quite, velvet's quite thin, I've actually lined it with a really thick interfacing here. What I'm planning on doing is actually double lining it with interfacing, but what I want to do first is I plan on doing some hand embroidery on the toe and possibly even on the back corner. So I'm going to do that first and then line the interfacing on it again, so there'll be 2 layers of interfacing on the upper. So I've done some of the hand embroidery on the toe. As you can see, I have done a snowflake. So I've used gold embroidery thread to do this, and what I used was the water soluble fabric as kind of like a top layer, and then drew my snowflake pattern onto the top and then stitched it, and then because it's water soluble I can literally melt the fabric away to reveal the snowflake. So here we go. I can't decide at the moment. I'm kind of torn as to what I was planning on doing here, which actually be the outside corner, is maybe doing some green holly leaves, but I can't decide because I actually wanted to do like a faux fur trim around the top as well. I can't decide whether it will be just get drowned out by the fur or not, so still undecided, but I'm really pleased with how the snowflake came out. I wasn't sure it was going to work at one stage because it's quite a coarse thread, but yeah, I'm really chuffed. Hooray! Next progress update. So I have stitched all of the uppers together. Yay! I'll quickly talk you through the progress on this. So the last point was the gold embroidery snowflake. Since then I have stitched together the lining, which is this bit here. I double layered the main upper, which is this bit here, with 2 layers of interfacing. Then once both of those separate bits were stitched together, I did a top line stitch all the way around for the lining and the upper to go together. So that was wrong sides together, so the right sides are both facing outwards, and then I hand stitched this faux fur trim all along the top. So the next bit will be to finish making the insoles and attaching them to my lasts, and then starting the lasting process. So the next update will be in the middle of the lasting process, so you'll see how that comes out. The lasting is complete. This has been so much faster than my last project, and a lot smoother in the finish as well, so I'm quite pleased. So let me quickly show you the details on this. This is what it's going to look like pretty much when it's finished. So the only thing that's left to do is to add the soles. Let me just show you what I've done on the underneath. So it wasn't perfect, the lasting wasn't as nice and neat as I'd like it to be, and what I have done is just to cover up some of the little mishaps that I had as part of the process. Is I've added these felt toe caps and heel caps, and there's the cork filler there, and then you can see all of the areas that have been lasted all along the edges here. The only thing that's left now is to add the soles. And here are the soles. So I've taken some really thick soling leather, cut out the shapes that I want, and dyed them with forest green leather dye. So this will be the main piece here, and then this is the heel. So they're just to add. The dyeing isn't quite as neat as I'd like, so I think one of my lessons from this is to explore a little bit more about leather dyeing techniques, just to make sure that I keep improving. But yeah, just add them onto the main shoe and then we're done. They are done. I am so pleased. I'm so excited. They're finished. Oh, they're so cute. And they're so Christmassy. Yes, there are a couple of little flaws and snags with them that I would do differently if I was doing them again. But this pair came out so much better than the last one, and I've learned a lot of lessons from last time that have improved the make of this pair, so I'm really pleased. So here we are. Yeah! So a quick summary of the project. I'm really pleased with how they turned out overall. I think not only was I faster in completing this pair of hand embroidered shoes than the last pair that I did, I think the neatness has really improved, and I'm starting to understand when it comes to those type of fabrics and that kind of finish, what works better for them. Things that I would change next time around, I think I'm going to allow myself to have a few more centimetres of lasting allowance on the toe, so I'll need to incorporate that into any pattern that I make from here on in, because I just feel like I'm stretching the toe quite to its maximum over the shoe lasts, and I don't feel like there's enough of a smoother finish because I'm pulling the fabric so hard. So that will be the big thing that I change for next time. I'm going to wear the shoes on Christmas Day. I think they're really cute. And yeah, I hope you like them too. Thanks for watching. Bye! Been really trying blah 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 blah.